Well, hi everyone. Today I thought we'd talk about arpeggiators or arpeggios. The Korg Microkorg has an awesome arpeggiator on it, so let's take a look. So you can access the Microkorg's arpeggiator feature using this Edit Select knob 2 here, this one. And you turn it all the way to ARPEG.A, which is just over here to that spot there. ARPEG.A then will enable these 5 knobs across here to access the functions that you can see along this menu strip along here. So each knob corresponds to each of these columns. It makes it easy for you to look it up. So for example, knob 1 is tempo, knob 2 is resolution, etc, etc. So let's have a look at each knob. Unless you've got a MIDI clock coming into the Microkorg, the internal tempo needs to be set. Arpeggiators require a tempo. So by turning this knob, you can set the tempo. So let's set it to the original value, which was 81. There. Now the range of the tempo is all the way down to 20 beats per minute, all the way up to 300 beats per minute. We're going to skip knob 2 and 3 for a sec and go straight to knob 4. This is the type. This is where we set whether we're going up, down, alternate 1, alternate 2, random, and trigger. Now trigger is like a chord. Let's go to knob 2 now, which is the time division. Now this is called resolution. So resolution can be 1 24/16th note triplets, 1 16th notes, 1 12th 8th note triplets, 1 8th notes, 1 6 quarter triplets, 1 quarter notes. Knob 3 is the gate. Now the gate specifies the duration or the gate time of the ARP in a percentage, with 0 being short and 100 will play until the next step, so you'll hear the note continue on. So we're about 31% here. And knob 5, which is the range. So this is the number of octaves that's going to be played. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 4. Okay, so let's have a look at how this sounds. Turn the arpeggiator on. Okay, now this particular patch has 2 timbres set into it. So let's turn off the second timbre because we can hear that synth string coming through. Alright, so we have got the tempo set to 81. So let's see what the tempo does when we change it. So that's about 120. It's very sensitive here. How do I get to 120? For some reason I can't actually get to, oh there it goes, so there's 120. There you go. And we had it originally set to 81. The second knob, which we said before, is resolution. So that was set to 1 12/16th notes. Now this particular patch, you can hear it. It has an analog delay. So maybe we should turn that effect off for the moment. Alright, so the delay is off for now. Okay, we're back to tempo. Now we can actually hear these 1/8 notes, 1 quarter note triplets, 1 quarter notes, and 124. So these are your settings. Okay, and now we're going to do the gate. So let's listen to the gate. In this particular case, it doesn't really affect it too much because the synth sound itself probably has an envelope that makes it a short stabby sound. And we were doing the up, down, alt before, so let's try these. Okay, and then the range. So this has got 2 octaves, let's just do 1 octave. And obviously if you change this, you can just hear it going down. over the 4 octaves and up. Okay, and this one should be so it's alternating between up and down. So this is doing 2 notes of the same octave at the bottom and at the top, so you can hear it. Okay, and the next one is random. It's just randomly playing notes and octaves. And if we just did a kind of crazy last one I think was trigger, so it's playing it like a chord, which doesn't affect the octave. Alright, let's put our delay back on. Okay, so now you've got the delay helping you understand how the arpeggiator is working. Let's have a look at part B, which is the second part. This will do the latch, the first knob. At the moment it's off. So if I set that to off, I have to hold the key down for the arpeggiator to work. So let's put it back to on. And I just have to press a key. But each time I press a different key, it transposes the arpeggiator, which is really handy. Okay, the next one is swing. Now swing is minus 100 to plus 100 and specifies the percentage by the shift in timing relating to the first note. So you can get some interesting, you can hear it messing with the delay now. Now it's in sync with the delay. Okay, then we've got the key sync on and off. Now all that means is when you set this to on, the arpeggiator will start from the beginning of the pattern. If you set it to off, the arpeggiator will just continuously loop in time with the clock, and it doesn't matter what key you press, it will transpose to a different position. So you can see this part here, how the lights are scrolling through the 8 parts to the pattern. Right, now if we set a chord up, let's set this chord up. So you can hear it restarting the arpeggiator each time, and you can actually see it here restarting. So if we turn that off, just re-triggers based on where it was in the pattern. This one here, not before his last step, this one's pretty handy. So you see how you've got all these 8 steps here? You can bring this right down. So that's just one step. You can only see this light up here. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now where this comes in handy is when we can actually play with this step part in a sec. I'll show you how that works. So this will come in handy. Okay, the last knob here is really cool. This is called the target. So you can have it on each, because the Microkorg is multi-timbral synth, you can set it to be on 1, 2, both, okay? But in this case, we just want it on 1. Okay, that's all the features opened up for the Microkorg's Arpeggiator, let's have a look at the step sequence part of it. Now, it's not a proper step sequencer. What it is, it's a step editor for the Arpeggiator. So let's take out every second step. Right? Essentially what I've done is I've halved the amount of gates happening on the Arpeggiator. But now what I can do is I can do just one step, and it sounds like it was before. Like it was before too. Now with the 3 steps, it's hitting every 2. It's firing on the first step, not on the seconds that's off, on the 3rd, and because it's repeating from the 3rd back to the 1st, then it's hitting again. So you're getting this kind of really crazy randomness. Now if I had a 3-note chord playing, makes it crazy. Let's put that second step on. That's pretty much all the Arpeggiator can do on the Microkorg. But there's one more trick it's got up its sleeve, and that is that this has got MIDI out, and the Arpeggiator sends the Arpeggiator notes via MIDI out. So that means you can use this Arpeggiator to control something else. And you might have a synth that doesn't have any Arpeggiator built into it, or even an Arpeggiator that's not quite as featured as this one, and it can be some really good fun. If you've got any questions about the Microkorg's Arpeggiator, feel free to ask in the comments below. Someone or I might be able to help. Don't forget that there is a Patreon page for me, so if you do really want to have a question answered and you want to answer it quickly, the best way for you to do that is to become a Patreon supporter of my channel, and the link to Patreon is on your screen and also in the description below. Please support what I do, because that will keep me being able to show you these videos for you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, that way you'll get the notifications. Don't forget to drop a comment in the section below, just to say hi even. Don't forget to click thumbs up as well. So there's a lot for you guys to do, but it's all free, and hopefully we'll check you out in the next video.